tell these people I make things? And have them fill in the blank. But
listen, come back halfway through the show like, wait, I remember what I make now. I can't go out like that. Hey, y'all. Where have y'all been? Where have y'all been? And I know y'all probably like, where have you been? I've been here. I've been here, and I've just been doing some other stuff. But we're back with the Mukbang meetings. We're back. And I'm not even gonna lie, I'm so hungry. So let us go ahead and jump right into this. We're a little early. We're about 4 minutes early. All right, we're waiting for our guests to join. Hey, look at you. So I know we were thinking about starting a little early. Not as early as we thought, so it's all right. It's okay. So I just want to jump right on in because I know you are hungry. I know I'm starving.
yeah.
So listen, let's just go ahead and start. I'll start with me since I haven't been on Instagram Live in a while. I love doing my Instagram Lives, but I haven't been on here in a long time. So my name is Yane. I'm the owner of Publicist Grind. It's a PR firm in Philly, and I'm the publicist. I have my friend joining me today, and I'll let her introduce herself. Well, no, I'll introduce her. But before we get to that, I'm going to let us, show what we're eating. So you can go ahead and start eating while I say your introduction, okay? How's that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So you can show what you have first.
I have some pasta.
What kind of pasta? Oh, that looks like. Wait a minute. Where's that from?
It's called Little Italy out here in Townsend.
Okay, they did a really good job with that.
Yes,
very good job. And it's a big size. So you gonna finish all that?
Probably not.
I'm gonna be worried if you do.
Don't be surprised.
I'm just saying. Okay, so I have pepper steak and rice.
Ooh.
I know. My sister works at this place called Farmer's Daughter, and she brought it from there. So I'm excited. I already ate a bite of it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was like, I have to try it. I'm sorry.
I just took the lid off.
I'm sorry. I was like really hungry, so I tried it. Okay, so you can go ahead and start eating your food. I'm gonna read your introduction, and I hope you like it.
Don't mind.
I wear glasses now, so bear with me, y'all. I got it right here on my iPad. So I want it to be real extravagant. So I'm going to read it just as I wrote it. Okay. Introducing the owner of EliMayde. She's an exceptional entrepreneur who has overcome countless adversities to build her brand. Born in New Jersey, raised in Philly, EliMayde attended Martin Luther King High School, where she owned her craft and developed the drive to succeed. After graduating, EliMayde moved to Oklahoma, where she continued selling her pieces to friends and family. Despite facing numerous challenges, EliMayde never gave up on her dreams. She continued to work tirelessly, going to trade shows, pop-up events, and all other things to showcase her creations to the world. Her hard work paid off, and soon EliMayde was able to open up her own store in a local mall and now has her items in the West Wing boutique. Today, EliMayde is a shining example of what it means to be a successful entrepreneur. She has built an incredible brand and is loved by many, including me. And her dedication to her craft and her customers is truly inspiring. If you're looking for a brand that stands out from the rest, look no further than EliMayde.
Aww, I love it.
Listen, I was over here struggling. Today's been a day. I promise y'all I know how to read, okay? I do.
I also went to the Art Institute of Philadelphia for digital film and video production.
How did I forget that? Yes, you did.
Right after high school. 2 weeks after high school.
You told me all about it.
Girl, I was there.
You said, I promise I was there.
I was there.
No, I definitely remember those days. I do. So, I have an icebreaker question.
Let's go.
Because we're talking about adversity, right? I want to talk about something a little brighter than that before we get into that. Like, what was one of your favorite moments from last year? It could be about your business or not. It doesn't matter.
One of my favorite moments from last year was being a part of this Earth Day. Girl, that thing was incredible. like I crocheted my whole outfit and I walked down the runway and I just felt like I was her. You couldn't tell me nothing.
I saw that video. I remember. I didn't know it was an Earth
It
Day
was an Earth
fashion
Day
show.
fashion show. So everybody else, all the other models were wearing like branches, twigs, and leaves, and I didn't post them because the internet.
I got you. I got you. It's all right.
It was a little
But you did good with it.
thing.
I saw the strut. And
Girl,
is that the hat that you wore on the flyer
yeah.
that I put out? Yeah.
And then
I
when
love it.
we went and had that meeting for that fashion show that morning, I was still working on my skirt. I didn't have the waistband on my skirt finished. I was just like, yeah, girl. So yes. Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes. Oh
Okay.
wow. You
And
wasn't scared like something would go wrong?
at
Like
that point, I was just gonna pin something. It was just going the majority of the skirt was finished. I just had to work on the band to actually keep it on my waist.
yeah.
And I was like, uh-oh. And then like right before I walked out, I was talking to my friend behind me. I was like, girl, I'm about to throw up. I'm about to run. I don't feel good. I'm girl
Nervous.
scared. But nervous. Because there was a lot of people in there. It might not look like a lot. There was a lot of people in there. And then they said my name. They was like, go ahead, Aaliyah. And I didn't know what I was going to do. Then I hit my little step back. And they was excited.
They got me up there shaking, but couldn't nobody tell.
I was like, I started dancing it out. I was like,
It's scary, but it's so fun, right?
girl, it was incredible. Like, I would definitely do that again. That was, I just ignored it. I just forgot where I was for a second, was just in my own little world. And yeah, I had a great time.
No,
Then
that's nice.
not make words. They're like, oh, so tell me about your business. And I was like, I make things.
It's okay.
I was like, no, I did not tell these
because
people.
that was just what the first. Well, maybe not the first one, but the first one in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So when you do it again, it'll be a little different.
Girl, I make things.
You do.
That's how I did it. I was just like, let me hold the microphone.
You laugh about it afterwards, though. Like, well, that's good.
Girl, I'm still laughing about it. I watched the video back and I'm like, did I just tell these people I make things? And have them fill in the blank?
Listen, come back halfway through the show. Like, wait, I remember what I make now. I can't go out like that.
Right. I was embarrassed. I just sat in the corner and was just giggling like, this is crazy. But
I mean, that's who you are, though.
Girl,
that's who you are. You had me laughing since I've been talking to you. So that's just who you are.
Then I ended up making one of those hats that I was wearing. I was making it while I was sitting at the table because I was at the event. I was actually selling my items too. I was also a vendor there.
Mm-hmm.
So I was making one of the hats that I was wearing, and as soon as I finished it, it didn't even touch the table. It was sold. Here.
You're good for making something on the spot.
Show it is.
So you have anything with you now?
I am.
But like,
I'll move my pasta for a second. I am working on a bag. This one's already sold, but I can make you another one if you need it. This is hold on.
You know what I mean? Like, you're known for just making stuff on the spot. That's what I'm saying.
This is a rainbow market bag.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
I'm probably not showing it the best, but it's gonna be like this. And
I love how their sides are wide open.
Because this is the type of bag you can just keep filling it, and all it will do is just stretch.
Oh, nice.
So I'm working on another round of rainbows on the strap, so it can be thicker. Because you can't do no thin strap with no bag like this. It has to be thicker. So yeah, that's what.
No, that's really nice. I love how you put those colors together.
Thank you. You know,
this stuff is always so vibrant.
The rainbow.
I'm telling you, I want like a beanie hat with some like vibrant colors. I'm thinking pinks, like different kinds of pinks.
Okay, so there's this hat. I think I'm not sure which name brand made, but it's like a hat that just has like it's just like scrap yarn. So it's just tied on. You can see the little ties a little bit. Like you can see, it looks kind of like it's like this part, but just like shorter.
Oh yes.
This color changing, and they were selling it for like $300. I'm like, I can make that without even thinking. And if you want it in all pinks, just let me know. How is
people paying for it?
Right. How's your shaggy jacket?
Oh, I love it. Listen, I still have it.
That's the only one
I want my niece to have one to match. But people still like when they see it hanging up in the closet by our doorway, they're like, "Oh my gosh, where'd you get that from?" I'm like, my friend made it.
Aww.
It's like the most stylish thing in that closet. Like their eyes go to that before anything else.
I have to make another one because I don't have one. I need to make one for myself.
Yeah,
And I want
a long one.
girl. How you gonna say it at the
Just
same time?
saying. I know it's gonna take you a while, but
Sure is, but I'm gonna still do it.
because how many what do you call these things? The yarn.
Skein. Skein.
Hmm? Keen?
Skein with an S. Skein. A skein of yarn. Yeah,
Skein. I've
skein.
never known that. I've never heard that word a day in my life. Okay, so how many skeins of yarn?
To make the jacket that I want to make, if I get 2 of the bigger ones, I'll be fine, or probably like 4 of the smaller ones, because I
Okay.
all the way down to like my ankle.
Ooh,
But like
yes. Mm-hmm.
not sweeping the floor, but like dusting it slightly.
No, I want
Just
I want to trip over mine.
like walk.
Listen, if I'm not tripping over it, it ain't right.
You gotta wear heels just so it don't.
Uh-huh. All right, so let me go on to our next question because I'm telling you, we will be here all day. This is just what we do. So the meet is about adversity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Eagles aside, because I know you know what's going on with them. Even though you don't live for them, I know you know. Eagles aside, because they're forever talking about adversity and it's teaching them lessons and all of that. So we're not even going to talk about that. But Eagles aside, what do you think when you hear the word adversity? And what are like 2 specific things, if you could think of 2 things that helps you get through it, or that has helped you get through it?
When I think of like where I live now in Oklahoma. Like right now I'm in Delaware because I came to visit for a little bit. But where I live now in Oklahoma, I can tell by like the things that I make, like who will buy it more. So like if I'm going to a certain event in a certain neighborhood, I know what audience to cater to a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
To say if I was like in Philly, like out in Philly, I would make more like shaggy jackets and stuff like that. But out here, I'm making like velvet scrunchies and just different things like the hats with the bun beanies, and so you can like stick your hair through the top, like I was just telling you about.
I'm going to try that out.
Yeah.
But so like if you were having trouble like selling your items and stuff, just like coming up with like basically adapting, changing, trying new things, seeing what works.
All depending on where I am and like who's the audience around.
Mm-hmm. Like when I think about adversity, it's like I feel like I'm not gonna say I never experienced adversity with my business because I have. Business is hard, right? But I think that I really experienced a lot of adversity when I would combine my personal life with business, and like not like I wanted to combine them, but like you can't just leave life behind, you know.
Exactly. It's
So like when that like so if you're going through like say you're going through like an argument or like you have like an elderly parent at home who's having like health issues and stuff like whenever those things are going on, it's hard to continue business as normal, you know. So it's stuff like that I usually have to work through if I'm talking about adversity. But the way that I do it is like really just re-inspiring myself. Like I have to intentionally go back and look at like old videos that I've done, old pictures, um, old email, whatever I have like at my fingertips at that moment. I have to kind of go back and look at that stuff because like I have to remind
who
myself
you are.
like you did this,
Exactly.
you know.
Because
Like that works for me every time.
I remember even this one time you did like a photo shoot. I think you were at like a tennis court. When I tell you that picture was so stinking cute, I said, how dare she just be that out in the world that's just that cute?
Oh,
Really.
thank you.
Just out there, just living your best life. I was like, I'm so proud of her.
And it's so funny. That's a lot of people's favorite picture that I've done on my personal page, but that was done with an iPhone. And I have so many pictures I've done like with like a DSLR camera. No, the
That
iPhone pictures, they take off.
girl, it was the way your curls would sit and the way it looked like you was really into it. Like it was nice. It was really nice.
Thank you so much. But yeah, it's just a lot of things that we struggle with when we're dealing with business.
Yes.
We're trying to be professional and we're trying to keep going. We keep trying to show up for our audience. And
Exactly. And even with what I said, I mean, I put some of my items in the storefront at the West Wing Boutique. And when I went there one day, I was like restocking items, and this elderly lady walks by and she looks at one of my shaggy hats, like one of my ruffle hats, not shaggy hats. Got a shaggy jacket in my mind. She looked at she was like, "Oh my gosh, that's absurd. Who would wear that?" And I was like,
Wow.
yeah, it's just not your style. That's cool.
Yeah, but she didn't know that you made those, right?
Mm-mm. She didn't made them, and I was just like, "Oh, okay."
Mm-hmm. But like that didn't like offend you, like you didn't feel
More
away.
like it's just not your style. Like you don't have to say anything about it if you don't like it.
Yeah.
You know, it had more than like, "Oh my god, she hurt my." Like I made more. I went home and made more. I had an attitude.
Not the ugly cry.
She just didn't like it. I went home and made more. So what was she gonna do? She wasn't. That item just wasn't for her. She probably would have liked the bandanas, but who knows?
Yeah. But like, were you always at that point though? Like, I feel
Which
like you had tough skin in business, like where somebody was to say something like that, and
because
you just was like, "It's all
I
right."
I started making hats in middle school. Like I went to Leeds in Philly, Leeds Middle School in Mount Airy. And I was making hats in the back of my English class, and I would make them in the classroom, and then I would sell them in the hallway for like $5, just so I can go to the Poppy store and get some snacks.
Oh my goodness, not for snacks.
Because yes, I liked my snacks, girl. And it was crazy because I had a teacher, and she was like, "Okay, Aaliyah, if you don't crochet in my class for 1 week, I have something for you at the end of the week." That was the hardest week of my life.
So she bribed you to not crochet?
Girl, I had to sit at the table because I used to sit on the rug where everybody would read, and I would be back there like,
Yeah. Mm-mm.
bribed me for 1 week to not do that. And at the end of that week, the hardest week, excuse me, she gave me a big old box of yarn and hooks and books and just everything that I needed. And I wish I could find her name. I don't really remember her name, but I wish I could find her to show her that I have a whole. That's cool.
Yeah. But one thing I think that I'm noticing that we have in common is like, it's not saying like we don't have tough times and down days and stuff like that in business, but it's like if you are doing what you love, stuff is going to come up. But like, for example, like you said you were technically on vacation or just away from home, and you're like, but I'm still sitting here crocheting because that's just what you do. Is what you love to do. Is what you find peace in. So I think like if you just continue doing something that like you really value, I think that's what helps you get through it too.
Exactly.
Because like if I didn't love what I did, me looking back at those old pictures, old videos, and content, that wouldn't have did nothing for me. I would have been just as pissed looking at that stuff as I am dealing with my current situation. You know what I mean? Like, so it really just goes back to like the foundation of like, what are you doing? Are you
Exactly.
doing it because you love it? Are you doing it because you think it's gonna make you a quick buck?
I
Or
really love it. I've just, I've been doing it for so long. I feel weird when I don't do it.
yeah. So I guess that's the only way you can really push through adversity. You just
Exactly.
gotta remember your
My hands,
why.
yeah, my hands don't know what to do when I'm not crocheting. I'm like, where do I put them? I don't know.
Your hands don't know what to do.
They just there, just being.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so do you have any new items that you're selling or any new promotion sales things coming up?
Hold on, just a minute. This chicken got good.
Go ahead. It's okay. Drink break. I got some juice here. That looks good too.
It's cran apple.
I always get cran apple when I go on flights. I don't know what it is, but something about those Biscoff cookies,
Mm.
the cran apple with no ice.
Woo.
Mm.
Ice though, it was kind of hot. But yeah, so my newest item that I have coming soon. My newest item I have coming soon. I'm making something I'm gonna call Forever Roses.
Say it again.
Forever Roses. So Valentine's Day is coming up, so I have some crocheted roses. You know, and they gonna last forever because it's made of yarn.
I'm sorry. No, the new kids do this.
Like, am I doing?
There you go. Get it right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make some Forever Roses, and I have like the cute little sleeves that you would put a rose in, like the triangular.
That's gonna be nice.
I have a few already like not finished, but they're started. So I have the rose part finished. I have to get a hot glue gun.
Yeah. Let me tell you something.
I don't know where it went.
If somebody show up and hand me some Forever Roses, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay.
I might.
Because first of all, it's like it's unique, it's different. Where'd you get this idea from? And I received some poinsettias and some other plants over the holiday season. They are all gone. All of them. Not even just the poinsettias. Like I mean, I expected those to die, but like my regular plants that I'm supposed to still have at this point, I don't know how to keep them alive. I'm trying. If anybody can help, please let me know. However, they didn't last long. So those forever roses,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I will put them right in my office, right by my
Yes,
computer.
ma'am. As you,
Mm-hmm.
you should.
Add them to the decor.
I was thinking of doing like little singles and little bouquets and just having,
Yes.
and like my current store setup in the West Wing, it looks like really Christmassy right now. Like my first, when I tell you, girl, ooh, it was rough. When I first set up in this store, it was not good at all.
Why?
Figure out a feng shui way. I was just working with what I had, and I had this like metal pegboard thing that I got from Champs, like that they would have at their sales at their register little wrap.
Uh-huh.
And girl, it just wasn't working for me. I didn't know how to display it. The items were on both sides, so when you look at it straight ahead, it just didn't look appealing.
Yeah.
So now I have this like pegboard that's like it's like four panels, and it's forward facing. So now it looks so much better. And I'm about to change it up for Valentine's Day.
That should
I
be
just got
fun. I'm trying to figure that out.
I just got this heart rug. I'm gonna change up the flowers. It's gonna be nice. I'm excited.
It
And I'm gonna have my.
is. It is. And make sure you tag us in the pictures when you post them.
I will. I will.
Especially the Valentine's Day theme one, like with the flowers. Are you gonna have it like with chocolates and stuff? Is it gonna be like a pack of things or just the flowers?
So it's gonna be like single flowers, like the single roses. Then it's gonna be bouquet. That word's hard. Bouquets. And then I might do like a little gift set or something like that. I'm not sure yet.
That would be
a little
nice.
chocolate, a little something.
Yeah, I would definitely buy it. So is it gonna be like? How can we get them if we're here in Philly and you are in Delaware?
Well, I'm gonna be in Oklahoma in like a week. So if you're in Philly and you want, no, I just be moving. If you're in Philly and you still want to get them, just message me on Instagram or Facebook at EliMayde. And
okay, I'm gonna need mine early.
Let me know, boo. Let me know. And I can,
All right.
because you know my favorite color is purple. I was thinking of doing like purple skein roses, like just with purples. I'm excited.
Yeah, that'll be a good idea. You know, to kind of break up the red and the pinks and the colors that they use for Valentine's.
Change them up just a little bit. Put some different colors in there, some yellows, something different.
That'll be nice. All right, so I have a question. Before I did this live, I had posted a Q&A, and I was just kind of asking questions related to adversity to see if we can get you to answer them. Best you can. Okay. So the first one is, when did you start looking at what you were doing as a business? You kind of already answered that. You were in like middle school. Why did you start crocheting? Like, what got you started with that?
My mom got me started with it because I used to always run outside and want to play with the boys. So my mom, I got to learn this real quick. And then I ran back outside because you're not going to keep me from the lightning bugs.
So next question is, it's easy for me to feel discouraged because I offer something that is really common. Was that ever a problem of yours? And how do you navigate that feeling?
No, it's never really been a problem for me because where I sell my items now, other people crochet, but they make like amigurumis, which are like the animals. Area make things that you wear, and like stuff like that. They more make stuffed animals and like blankets. I'm not making no blanket.
Yeah.
All right.
So like you just made it your own. Just add your own little twist to it.
Yeah, add a little twist to it. Added my own little style to it because I wasn't making no blanket.
Yeah.
It's gonna be me.
Cause you like, I could have, but
I can't.
That's what you enjoy.
Am I gonna do it again? Probably not.
Yeah.
It takes time consuming, and the pattern is very repetitive most of the time.
For the blankets. Yeah. All right. Next one. What are some fun ways to get re-inspired?
For me, sometimes it just happens randomly. It's like I'll be on Instagram like a couple days ago. I'm not sure of the person's name, but there's this guy on there, and he had like a top and like pant set that was crocheted that he like sewn together somehow, and it was fire. And I was like, oh, I gotta make something.
That's
It got me excited.
something that you shared on your story not that long
I
ago.
think so. Yeah, he had like this nice set, and it was like fire. I'm gonna send it to you afterwards, but it was so cool. Hi, it was so cool, and
Thank
also,
you.
and also in like okay, so also in Oklahoma, I work in Joann's, like the Joann's
Oh
factory.
yes.
So I just walk down the yarn aisle. Like the colors even inspired me because I'll see a few colors. I'm like, oh, I can make a little this, or I can put this together. I can make this with this.
Yeah.
I just have ideas in my head. I can't make it. I can't make them fast enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah. All right. Another question. This is
do.
actually the last question. It says, my boyfriend owns a business and sometimes struggle with adversity. How can I support him? You know, questions like that. I appreciate this
Right.
question. And I'm going to tell you why. Because a lot of times when you have like a significant other and either he does business, you do business, or whatever, you have your own worlds that you're worrying about. Like we all have our own dreams and stuff. So like sometimes like it can be a roller coaster. Sometimes you go up, sometimes like y'all can help each other. Other times you're in your own corners, you know. So the fact that they clearly have their own life, their own dreams, I'm sure, but is worried about helping support her boyfriend. Like that's
That's a good
amazing.
start because she even the fact that she even wants to do that. I would say
Yeah.
post about him. Tell people like his post, comment under his post, share it.
It's like that's something you can make a routine.
Yeah, you can do on the regular
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure whatever he's doing, he's really focused into it and he's very passionate about it. So you know a little bit about it. Post about
Yeah. That part. Because I'm thinking about myself. Like,
it.
don't ask how you can help me. I'm gonna have you dragging boxes.
Let's back into my car.
No, listen. I know
Gonna be,
my boyfriend. He already knows. Like, he gotta grab the big truck when it's time to help me with stuff. He
you
get a
gonna end up being a mom.
good, nice rest. It's a lot of stuff you gotta do when you gotta help me out with something.
You be like, why I got these crochet pants on? I don't know, just pose.
Yeah, especially helping you with your business.
Like, oh, stand here, hold this. Look at that.
Yep.
Look that way.
Yep. You gotta be a mannequin sometimes.
I be having my son too. I be taking a little because like I remember was it last year? Every pair of sneakers that my son had, I made a beanie to match it. Every pair.
Ooh.
He started growing out
Mm.
the sneakers.
But that's nice.
Yeah,
If you're doing
yeah. I
that,
wish I would have.
I think I would want
I
something like that. But I don't wear sneakers like that.
I'm gonna try to do it again, and I'm gonna do like a little video of his outfit, his hat, and his sneakers because it was every pair of sneakers. He had burgundy ones. He had some yellow New Balances, all of them.
Yeah.
Everything.
I know his outfits were
Oh, you
fire.
know I don't play
Listen,
about his outfits.
and like as a kid walking in school with the matching beanie and the come on now.
Nothing.
Come on.
You couldn't tell him
The
nothing.
kids were
He
sharing
had this
all their snacks with him.
so funny. Like he's 3 now. This like go off to daycare, and as soon as I bring him in the daycare, they start screaming his name, and he just starts taking off.
Oh.
We trying. They start. He just takes off. They start chasing him. I'm just like, oh my gosh, she's only
Yeah.
3. And then the other day I went up, and this little girl was like, okay, give me my hug, and she like they hug, and then she like kissed him on the cheek. I said, ma'am, no kissing.
Listen, you keep putting these little cute outfits on them. I don't know. Got a little girlfriend early.
She better not. Where her mama at?
It's all right.
Oh, thank you.
Your son got the style. He's probably a real sweet kid too.
Yeah, he's really sweet. He's a sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, the other day, I gave him. I think he gave me a kiss. I said, "Oh, thank you." He said, "Oh, no problem, baby. Who are you? You're 3."
He gets it from his mom. It's okay. Let him be.
I,
It is okay.
I guess.
I love that. But yes, please send me a picture of him and his crochet stuff. I'm gonna post it. So the last part is I started doing the mukbang meetings because I have a lot of people that I know who do things and who are great at a number of things.
Right.
And I just wanted an easy way to try to like showcase what they do
Oh.
and then like link them together if they needed it. Right. So if there's anything that you can think of that you need as far as like partnerships or services or just anything you could think of that like another business owner can do for you in your stage of your career right now, like what would it be?
With my business or with my life in general?
With
Um,
business.
I think I might need a photographer. That would be lovely. Someone that does like the photography and like graphic design.
Yeah.
Cause I work on an intro for YouTube channel.
Say it
So
one more time because it broke
I
up.
want to work on an intro for my crocheting YouTube channel. So like I want someone to help me like animate me or like I don't
Yes. Okay.
you know.
Okay. So a graphic designer and a photographer.
Mhm.
But okay, so are you based out of
You know I
Delaware
can do the photography.
Where
I'm right
or Oklahoma?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Only here for
Okay.
another week.
Okay, so we need the photographer to be based out of Oklahoma. Okay, guys.
Mm.
Graphic designer, you can work from anywhere.
Yeah.
She'll send you some stuff. Thank you so much for joining. I'll talk to you soon because I know we're gonna link up tomorrow.
Girl, I'm about to finish this pasta. I've been trying to keep it cute, but I'm hungry.
I know because I have a lot more on here. I had to take small bites. I wasn't on here just like food spilling out my mouth, and I have to rewarm it at this point.
Girl, it's cold.
So I'm gonna rewarm it and then I'm gonna call you. But thank y'all so much for joining. And I'll post this a little bit later. So if y'all missed it, y'all can catch the beginning in a few minutes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay then.
Bye y'all.